Good evening, this is Janae Hunt with Week 3 discussion board on framing. In our text, The Fundamentals of Media Effects, it describes framing as describe it as an agenda setting. It stated that agenda setting focuses on the media not only telling viewers what to think about, but also telling them what to think. So what I got from that is it's setting up the story to give the viewers not just something to think about, but a believable story. They frame a message in different ways, which could result in different interpretations. So basically, what you read and how they word it is what your interpretation or what you may interpret to be. I have been very in tune with the current events of what's going on in Tulsa, Oklahoma, with Terrence Crutcher. And the first article that I referenced, the title of it was Terrence Crutcher on PCP with a question mark. As soon as you see that title, your interpretation was that this man, this unarmed man that was killed, was on drugs. So that's a negative thing. So being that they're giving you a negative perspective, it makes you think that this person that was killed was a drug, not a drug addict, but a drug user. Because they definitely say he was addicted to it, but definitely said that he was on it and that it was in his car. The second article that I referenced was CNN, and the way they worded it was an unarmed black man shot by a police officer. Now, in this article, they did not reference it as a white officer that shot him. They just said an unarmed black man was shot by a Tulsa, Oklahoma, an officer. Which, I mean, it's good and bad. The reason why it's bad is because the media is continuously using the word black man or black when they describe the person, even though you can describe a person by their racial, I guess, their nationality, their culture, or however. Because it's so racially intense right now, and we're all God's children, why do you have to even put black in front of it? And then not only do they do that, they intensify it by always listing the negative things about this person that lost their life. Why not just say an unarmed man was shot in the middle of the road in Tulsa, Oklahoma by an officer, as opposed to an unarmed black man that police officers believed to be was on PCP was gunned down in the middle of the street in Tulsa, Oklahoma. When you read things like that, you automatically think negative thoughts or believe what they're saying because the media is supposed to be reporting the facts. They're supposed to be reporting the truth. In all actuality, that's not always what they're doing, and they are definitely, how can I say it, they're contributing to the problem that we have in society today. We're all humans. We're all God's children. We're all people. We all matter. All of our lives matter, no matter what, no matter where we come from, what we believe. Everyone is equal. So why can't they report that and report their stories in that way, as opposed to framing it and already putting an idea in our minds, as opposed to allowing us to come to our own conclusion or our own interpretation of what occurred, as opposed to setting it up for us to think for us. that is what I am seeing is happening, and I'm paying more attention to it now that I'm grasping and studying this, and now I'm really picking things apart as I watch the media, the news, I'm reading articles, or I'm watching a show. I'm picking everything apart now, so now it's like, what are they doing? What are they trying to do to me? What are they trying to get me to understand? What are they trying to make me believe? I have come to my own conclusion because being that I am an educated person, I'm reading different things and putting together my own opinion. Not just because I'm black do I believe that this black man was killed unjust. I believe that this person that did not have a gun and did not show a threat to the officers based on the video that I've seen several times, he didn't deserve to lose his life. And that is my understanding of what framing is that the media is setting an agenda to place an idea in the viewer's thoughts and mind so that their interpretation can be exactly what they want it to be.